The Michigan Soybean Promotion Committee is proud to offer this soybean cyst nematode video featuring Dr. Marisol Quintanilla of Michigan State University.
Soybean cyst nematode is the #1 yield robber pest in Michigan and in the United States. It is a #2 worldwide, so yes, it's of great concern nationally and locally. SCN populations are increasing even though most growers are using soybean cyst nematode resistant varieties. The question is why? The reason is that the nematode is developing resistance to the resistant varieties. So what this means is that the nematode is able now to reproduce successfully in varieties that were designed for them not to be able to reproduce. So what to do about this? Need to rotate sources of resistance and plant non-host. So a great concern is that the majority, in many cases, more than 90% of soybean grown in the United States comes from only one source of resistance, and that is P.I.8/788. So what is happening is nematodes are breaking this source of resistance. It's kind of like you using Roundup every single time to control your weeds. The weeds become resistant to the Roundup. So here we're using just one source of resistance. So what to do? What to do? Rotate varieties the best as possible. If you can rotate sources of resistance, that would be the best strategy. There's another source of resistance that is not commercially available called Peking. You should also, if this is not an available option to you, rotate with a different variety, also with P.I.8/788 source of resistance, but at least a different variety. And rotate with non-host. Growers can evaluate their soybean fields for the presence of soybean cyst nematode using a couple methods. One is at mid-season, you can uproot the plants with a shovel in order to not disturb the roots, and watch for little white dots on the root. They almost like the size of a grain of white sand. They would be much smaller than the nitrogen nodules commonly found in soybeans. Then this should be followed up by a soil sample at the end of the season. Now, if you want to make management decisions before you plant soybeans, you should take soil samples the fall before in your previous crop. Growers can check your soybean cyst nematode numbers. You can submit a sample to MSU Diagnostics, funded in part by the Michigan Soybean Promotion Committee, and with this result, you'll be able to know your numbers of soybean cyst nematodes, and also determine if the nematodes are developing resistance to the resistant variety that you are using. It'll help you make important management decisions.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button to see more soybean production videos, and check out the links in the description box below for more information on soybean cyst nematodes.